trying everything we can to just be heard this morning. So we are, I've streamed. This will be the fifth or sixth try today. When I click on, see how it says Guy Williams is live? When I click on it, it says the stream is ended. Let's see. And I can't tell if you can even hear me. So I had to reset my phone. I had to shut down my other apps I had going. We're really trying here. Let's try. Let's just try this. Oh, I think we finally got it. Oh, and it works. Oh, I think we finally got it. Oh, and it works. All right. So, oh, I think we finally got it. Oh, and it works. All right. So we are live. So I took the description off of the feed as well, because I remember back in the day, I don't know why it just dawned on me that it used to seem like if I put a description in the video or on the video, it would completely kill the feed. Like it was a noticeable difference between when I had a description and when I didn't. So I thought, hey, I've been censored to bejesus lately. Let's try not having the description like, everybody else has. We'll see. We'll see if we're allowed more than 5 viewers this time. I doubt it. I think we've been sufficiently tanked. I think it's I think the dream is dead. I'm gonna have to find a new platform. I probably should go to Rumble or something like that. But God, I'm so sick of changing platforms. I'm so sick of building from scratch. Getting to that point where holy shit, this shit might actually be happening. It's fucking nothing. I can't tell you how many different times in my life my live feed had gotten to the point where it was getting at least 10, 15,000 views, as many as 25, 30, 40,000 views. And, literally like right after that, either the feed would get cut when it was at its highest points. Like if you go back and you look at the videos on here, you'll find one that says 40,000, another one that says 30,000. Well, there are at least 2 more that we were over 30,000 that they cut and removed. And so you just, and this is YouTube is because Facebook had gotten so locked up. I stuck with Facebook. I was loyal to Facebook for a long time. And they shit on me pretty good. So, maybe it's time to move to another platform. Twitch. I was on Twitch for a little bit, but Twitch was like, no, you can't say these things. Why are you talking bad about Israel? Why are you talking bad about the friars? Hey, at least we can see that Nima. What's up, Nima? We can see that not having a description on my feed hasn't helped at all. Oh, Jesus. It would be such a different story if I wasn't right. If I looked back on the last 10 plus years and was like, dude, you were so wrong. You kept saying that Madagascar was going to rise up and be the superpower and take over the world. And, the people of Madagascar believe themselves to be superior, and now they're committing genocide. And, that If that would have happened, I would have been like fucked. If it would have been China, I would have been fucked. Literally, if it would have been anything else, because I put all of my eggs into one basket. You know, you're not supposed to do that. Well, I did. I put all of my eggs into the Israel basket. They are the bad guys. They are the bad guys. They are the ones that deserve all of our focus. You know, I I and that was in spite of will you be scarred? I have no idea what you said because it's a translated, so YouTube decided that what you said wasn't what you said and changed it to something else. Not sure how that works. But like I say, just think about like how specific I was. You know, arguing with people, having my people tell me, I shouldn't be focused like I am on this one thing. I should go back to talking about chemtrails or you know anything along those lines. And instead of you know, com, you know capitulating, instead of giving in and doing what I knew would make me popular, right? Because I had more than enough evidence. I saw it when I first started. Well, not when my Facebook page first went from my head radio focused, the band, to that's not working anymore. Let's just sort of now Facebook is just to me what Facebook is to other people. I looked at it as an opportunity to educate people. Why would I want to, why would I want to talk about what I ate for dinner? Why would you want pictures of my feet? Why would, you know, hey, look, I did some gardening. This is my garden. Like, why would anybody give a shit? That's at least how I thought about it. I don't, I look at other people's videos to get something out of it, to gain some sort of knowledge out of the. I don't watch people's videos so I can be like, oh, they're so handsome. Oh, they're so beautiful. I don't care what they're saying. I just want to watch them. Like, that's not how it works. So I assume that most, not all, but most people are similar. Most people, they look at this from certain perspectives. So I'm trying to understand. But, look at this. 8 minutes in, 2,500 subscribers on a Sunday, and I have one viewer. Not even my regulars are here. Doesn't that seem weird? Where is everybody? Not the regular trolls, not even my regular supporters are here. Now, is it because people have other things going on? Or is it because they've just decided, I know he's loud, but I don't care. Much drugs. Yes, so many drugs I knew. You're hilarious. Literally seen me smoke a bowl, and I just lit a blunt. Yeah, drugs out of my mind. Oh yeah, these are full of meth and crack. So yeah, I don't know how I don't get sick from doing all of these drugs. And like I say, this is the best that I get, right? This is how this works. Like to me, it's like acknowledging that you're too stupid to actually have the big boy conversation. So you just start saying stupid shit. And I get it. It's probably intimidating. You know, when I watch stuff on stocks, it can be pretty intimidating. And so, you know, I just can't. I can relate to the intimidation factor. I just can't relate to the stupidity in response. It's just so weird, you know. And it's just so Israeli. You know, it's if you open the books on Israel, you demonize Israel, kind of stupid. Like don't you understand that if you weren't doing anything to be demonized over, no one would be able to demonize you? If you're the good guys, you don't get demonized. Why the fuck is this happening? Hang on a second. That was weird. Alright. Well, you have a J in your name, so are you saying you're a piece of shit friar? If you're a piece of shit friar, well, that's explainable. You know, I understand that. I understand that stupidity is just inbred, you know, long standing, almost impossible to overcome stupidity. I get it. I honestly think it's the poison that's killing this world. How do we override that sickness? How do we get rid of the disgusting, you know, cult that pulls the strings? Make it make sense. And if I'm wrong, by all means, you tell me how I'm wrong, and then we'll go with it from there. Like, that's how that's how things get better or worse is by talking about what's wrong. How do we fix things? But the inability to have the conversation just makes things so much, you know, so much more possible on their end. They have us stupid. They have us angry. They have us fighting each other. They have us, you know, believing in just such absurd nonsense. You know? I mean, seriously, imagine the argument that the friars could make if there wasn't the biblical connection. Like, and how would they justify what they're doing? Their whole thing is like this was their promised land. God promised it to them. God didn't give it to them. God just promised it to them. Like it's so fucking stupid. Yeah, I'm sure you did, and I would imagine you got your shit kicked in because you're a dumb little fucking weirdo. You know, Israel is not real. You are correct. It's a construct. It's a fallacy. You know, it's only there. You know, it only exists because we say it exists, but it's not like, you know, it's not like it's a definable thing where you say this is Israel. No, Israel is nothing. Israel is bullshit. You're so stupid. I just look at seriously. Look at the Eric profile on here and look at the stupidity this person says. exudes, like, look at, exudes means oozes, like it seeps out of you, for you stupid ass Erics out there. Look at how weird it is that you know, and these people are regulars. They're always here. They're always crying about something, but never, it's never because they're like, we should kill pedos. You're right. Pedos are the worst, or we should eliminate the Friar control scheme, or it's never anything like that. It's always this just weird ass crybaby shit. And so, yeah. Again, I love kicking the shit out of people like you. So I'm never gonna see you at the bus stop, because I don't ride the bus. But I would thoroughly enjoy smashing your face in for doing that. What kind of stupid ass would do that? But who other than Israelis is this stupid? Like, seriously. Yeah. Think about Ben Shapiro. Think about how they've elevated him because he's really good at regurgitating bullshit. He's not in the position he's in because he's great at what he does. He's not in the position he's in because he's an undeniable star, and people just can't get enough of good old Ben Shapiro. He is like, he is the epitome of friar control privilege. Like, literally, there's nothing about this dude that justifies his position. His juxtaposition is justifying his position. What? Juxtaposition, that's a great word. Look at this shit. Look at this. Look at what we've been shown so far. Look at the insanity in what they think. It's Sunday morning, so we should be talking about religion, right? You know what? I've never looked up Jesus in the wiki. Let's see what it says. Jesus. Let's see what this has to say. Jesus. 6 to 4 BC. 30 to 33 AD. Which is just like, what? The whole Anno Domini thing it's like all of it. It's all, each one of those things is an individual, like, weird ass conspiracy, right? Each individual piece is a weird ass conspiracy. But then when you put all the pieces together, it's like a giant weird ass conspiracy. But it's even the things that you think justify the giant weird, they don't make much sense either. you start looking into them, and you see like just bullshit. It's literal bullshit. So let's see. Author referred to as Jesus Christ, Jesus of Nazareth, and many other names and titles. Many other names and titles. Was a first century Jewish preacher and religious leader in the Roman province of Judea. Holy shit. Holy shit. Here, let's reset. Why would I give a shit what you want? I don't care. Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to reset because 20 minutes and 2 viewers isn't working for me. So let's try one more time. Let's see what happens. Pedophiles, kill yourself. Pedophiles, kill yourself. Apparently it was cut off last time I said it. So pedophiles, kill yourself.